All right, family, we up. Waiting for text message to go out. Time for us to get started. Or at least the Spreaker app is always up, doing its thing, getting ready for the Daily Toast. Man, Shaka, what's going on, brother? Good morning, great day, great Ujima. We're moving through the week. You know what I'm saying? We're moving through the week rapidly. It's going to be a busy weekend. I got to get up to Akron. I got a funeral to go to. I'm going to drop my aunt off Scobie, so I got to go and get that ready. And Miss Gina G got a track meet in Dayton, Ohio. Hey, we're going to wish her luck. We're going to get her to the stop, but you know what I'm saying, so she get there. You know, but it's going to be her first track meeting. Can't wait to see what the outcome is going to be. Shouts out to everybody out there. I need to let you know you are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Media. There we go. There it is. The message is out. Of course, you know this is a Heart of a Simple production, and of course, this is the Daily Toast, where we gather daily to lift up and toast those whose shoulders we stand on. When you coming this way? Hold on, who that? Hey, Heart of a Simple production, where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Coming this way. Who is that? On the Gye-Nyame journey. Which part of the journey they talking about? Which way I'm coming? Great Ujima to you as well, brother Kwame. It's going down right now. Once again, I want to remind those that we do have the Daily Toasters t-shirt. And along with that, I'm going to give you a copy of 7-6. I'm going to get a better looking copy, but I want y'all to know this one is well used and stuff like that. Kids are very abusive, right? Very good storybook, you know what I'm saying? And each story is based on a principle, right? So, we got that. Right now I'm reading up on Basic Survival Instincts Preparation Pamphlet. It's not a hard read. Got that. I'm still reading through Antonio Moore's work. They did a real good job. What we get wrong about closing the racial wealth gap. I'm gonna be in Akron on Saturday. Oh my God, that's push up. I'm being in Akron on Kaumba. For a very short time. Alright, here we go. And Kwame, I found this on the internet. By Any Means Necessary, the History of New Libya, Afro set as a case study of black nationalists in Cleveland, 1964 to 1971. I'm trying to make sure that I'm able to trace our lineage back through, back to elder ancestor Nomo. So, family, today is Ujima. For those that speak the language, we're talking about collective work and responsibility. The mighty principle is righteousness. Great Ujima to you. Have you started your new brew yet, Miss Tiandra? Ujima, collective work and responsibility. The mighty principle is righteousness. The M7 or the Millennium 7 for today is respect. And that's what this book right here was written, used. We did the M7 instead of the Nguza Saba. So basically, it's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we use it in this book. Alright. The color is blue. Color is blue. The Hermetic law of the day is vibration. Male name for those born on this day is Kweku. Female name Akua. All right. Oh, and I must apologize. You know how we get down here. Yes, sir. Brew the tea, add the honey, then add the SCOBY. Pray that's right. Okay, yeah, that sounds right. But hey, I'm sorry. I gotta do it. I gotta do this. Hold on. Good morning, Alma 2. Shouts out to Tiana. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. Shouts out to Brother Shaka. Somebody else is out there. I can't see you. Grab your glass, grab your water. We're gonna kill it right now. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water. But first, take a breath and drink your water. Take a breath and drink your water. Take your breath and drink your water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Now lift your glass and drink your water. Now lift your glass and drink your water. Now lift your glass and drink your water. Now lift your glass. Drink, 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 drink. I think I will. Drink, 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 drink. Now move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Now move your body out. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Now raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Wait, hold on. Now take your breath and drink your water. Raise your glass and drink your water. Move your body, drink your water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. One more time. Take your breath and drink your water. Lift your glass and drink your water. Move your body, drink your water. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Alright, we started off kind of late. Lift your glass. Lift your glass. Lift your glass. Lift your glass, Alma 2. Lift your glass, Tiandra. Lift your glass, Kwame. Lift your glass, Shaka. Come on, let's get this water in, so we're gonna do this toast. Cause y'all know we gotta start the day off with that breath. And that water. Man. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. It's a beautiful Ujima. Beautiful Ujima. And the only thing that I do is drink, 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 drink. Y'all have a, hey, so here we go. So, it being Ujima, you know, we got a, last night we had a show and we talked about the folktale. That was That was a real dark one. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't really jump in and get excited because the end was like just like, I mean, you know, that if you ain't hear the story, you just got, it's the eagle and the fox, because the end is like, what comes around goes around. What comes around goes around. Let's see what I got to share with y'all today. All right. So here is a poem I wrote, and I used it on my voicemail for a long time. So here you go. It's called The Greatest. What makes the great great is thinking in which we all should dwell. For the great person can find heaven even in hell. They can snatch glory from the jaws of defeat and dedicate their lives to protecting the weak. For being great first starts in our minds. So we are all just one thought from being the greatest of all times. That's one of my originals there. Poetry is my religion. That's one of the, I don't even know if I even offer that anymore, but that's one of those, poetry was easy for me at that time to put together. All right, so here we go, family. Let's get into it. Let's go and look at the stars of the day, but I still got half a bottle of water. You know, I used to knock these out. Now I'm getting water fatigue, I guess. Guess you can't get water. Can you get water fatigue? I don't know, but hey. Hell. Since I gotta drink some more water, let's do another poem. I just pulled it out. Let's see. Alright. Something short. Why do they want our children? Oh, this is an old one. This one right here. Yeah. I don't know. I might lose my job if I read this one here. Why do they want our children? We are told to educate and to socialize, but the truth is they are being programmed for our demise. This shouldn't be a surprise because our open enemies' actions have never lied. Their actions have never lied. Their actions have never lied. Their actions have never lied. Why take the babies? Why attack the babies? Strategically, it's easy to see. Because if you program the babies today, you destroy tomorrow's revolutionaries. Let's keep it real. Name one revolution in history that's been fought by the middle class, elders, or retirees. The fact is that our freedom is in the hands of our babies, but they are in our enemies' institutions being programmed to be lazy, and if they don't fit, they are drugged and told they're crazy. Their actions have never lied. Their actions have never lied. Our open enemies' actions have never lied. Don't you remember the days of slavery? Those long and bitter days seem to me on the DVD of life someone has pushed replay. Why do they want our children? Have we been here before? But the education was working all day and then watching adults beat until their backs were sore. Or the mothers raped before their eyes and the trauma was encased in their souls until they died. My goodness, our open enemies have never lied. Their actions have never lied. Their actions have never lied. Our open enemies' actions have never lied. But our actions lie to our kids all the time. We tell them to get a good job, and about ours we always whine. We tell them that success for them in this system was never designed, but then give them to that same system though we were blind, as though we were blind. Are we blind or scared? Are we blind or scared? Because our open enemies' actions have never lied. Brother Kwame say, moral could be, while you out trying to get something for your babies to eat, somebody might just be eating. Woo! Damn! Dude, that is the dilemma of our time. Shit.
I hear it.
What?
What he just said.
He said the moral could be, while you out trying to get something for your babies to eat, somebody might just be eating your babies. Dude, that is an apt description. Oh my God. Well, I gotta drink some water on that one. Brother Kwame, get the God strike. Boy, you got something rumbling in my soul with that one. Shit. Once again, Brother Kwame say the moral of the story. If you do not know the story, it is called The Eagle and the Fox. He said, while you are trying to get something for your babies to eat, somebody might just be eating your babies. And it's so sad because that's what's happening. That's what's happening, family. You out hustling, striving to get something for your baby to eat. Somebody is eating your babies. Wow. Shouts out to Miss Ruthie Willis. I see you out there. Shouts out to Miss Amatu and whoever else is listening on Spreaker. We're about to toast it up. I'm just moving slow on the water, family. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Man. All right. I did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. All right, let's see how this young Ambrosia doing. Let's see. God damn it. Man, so disappointing. But it's good. I'm going to have to let it sit for a little while. All right, family, so we about to pour libations to those that we gathered to salute. So we're going to take a little bit of this ambrosia, even though it's not, I hope it's not the tops. I'm going to be bottling some of this up maybe on Kumba. Probably on Kumba. I'll probably be bottling some up. But I can't wait to see how this reacts under the bottling process, because I think with this tea, it's a little bit more settled. Now, Kwame, I got yours in the basement sitting. That'll be ready by, I'm thinking by Nia. You know what I'm saying? Nia Kumba. It should be ready. I'm letting them sit. Miss Amatu says about the brew. On second brew, loving it. Or remember to tell them not to put SCOBY or honey in hot. Ooh. Yeah. Ms. Amtu said, don't make sure, I tell you, don't put the SCOBY in hot tea. Now, you know I told you I use a cold brewing process. I don't want no heats anywhere around my SCOBYs. You know, yeah, don't put it in hot tea. Because that'll be, you know, what you make right there is SCOBY soup. Alright? Alright, so we lifting up the glass to the creator, by whatever name you choose to call it creator. We lift up the glass to salute the first source, the first ancestor. We throw up the cups and we say Ashe. Alright, family, from there, we move to the stars of the show. We want to salute those whose shoulders we stand directly on. I want to make sure that I'm in the right place in the book so I can make sure I get all of them. And look like I gotta start hiding my book. Miss Sasha Moss is trying to practice her writing. Alright. Might have been Gina. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walton, Christopher Fanny Gaston, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Elvira Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fullard, Montague Pittman, No More X, Sapet Maya Ram, Malika Procure, Dr. Marianne Williams, Coach Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brocro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rhodes, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Daryl Gale Pullian, the Luster Brothers, Miss Edith Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Mary McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Dorton, Carol Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Triggs, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Randleman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susan B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Ware, Levita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Deolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, May Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Johns Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Boland, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quells, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quells, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell. You know, I just thought about something. The Avengers came out, and we ain't heard from Brother Anubis yet. Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, Essie Johnson, Dorita Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W.S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Hamatep Wellman, Red Douglas Triggs Sr., Delma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey and Eleanor Howe, Frankie Russell Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Hannah Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Miss Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Albert Moore, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Margaret Towns, and Mary Williams, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nana Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta, Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Vivian Stevenson, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Doretha Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lester and Rachel Sanders, John Bowie, Alex Nixon, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron, Nito Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Mally Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Aunt Becca, Charles McDaniel, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boyd Irby, Jim Gaucher, George, and Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Charay, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Emma McClendon, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth and Paula Cox, Ronald Irvin, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Boots Jefferson, Stacy Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Hazel Gatson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parson, Jason Cathy, Jennifer Sensenbaugh, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Miriam Johnson, Wilbert Longmire, Edith Catney, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Timothy Butler, Joe Davis, Penny Brown, Charles Wooden, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Phyllis Lee, DeFriedis Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry. And we lift up the glass to all those ancestors. And we say, Ashe. Where is Brother Anubi? He has been frequenting our other venues. That's cool. That's cool. All right, cool. So, but he all right. As long as he all right, cool. But I haven't heard about the Avengers yet. You know, because usually he the first one to drop the info on, because he be getting into the movies early. I don't know how he do that, but he be getting into them early. So we lift up our glass and we salute our ancestors. From there we move to the present moment. Of course, you know, there's Ujima, family, fire up your reticular formations, right? And we're going to be looking for Ujima today, because it's out there. All right. Also, on this day, in the African Center Cultural Virtue and Value System, we are on, in Wolof, we are on Yar, politeness and respect, particularly towards your elders. In Akan, obedience and respect. And in Yoruba, Uluti, teachability. All right? Got to be teachable. Got to be teachable. Right? So we lift up the glass to this moment, and we're going to be out. We're going to be seeking that Ujima. Right? So we salute this moment, and we say Ashe. Right? Then we move from there to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. All right? Everything that we build, everything that we think is say and do affects the future generations. So like I said, be careful what words you spit out, because you never know how they're going to come back on you. Right? Like sort of like the ego. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. Because every step you take, every move you make, reciprocity. Right? So we lift it up and we say Ashe. From there, we move to all of our relations. And to keep the arguments down, we'll just say all of our relations. All right? From there, we move on. And I salute the most important thing in this room, and I lift my glass to you. Each and every last one of you for taking the time for getting up to go on and toast our ancestors together. We lift up our glass and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I wish you peace, power, and joy, family, and y'all have a great day. Where is Brother Anubis? Has he been? Oh, you asked the question. Where is he? I don't know. I'm going to have to send him a text to see what's going on. But you know, I mean, it's like, it's tax season. And he do stuff with finances, so he probably getting some books together right about now. You know what I'm saying? So, speaking of taxes, I'm just joking. I ain't speaking of no taxes. All right, family. So I will see you tomorrow on Ujima twice. All right? So you have a great day, and keep nation building. All right? Peace. Oh, I need to remind you are now listening to Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This is a Heart of a Simba production, and this has been a daily toast. Come on, Simba. Sleeping on the job. Good God. Good health. Okay. Well, we strive to blow up your old paradigm. All right, family, like and share. Let's keep the movement going. Let's sip on this because it's pretty good. It's aging slowly, though. I guess it's the quality of tea. All right, I'm out. Yes, a daily test too. It is. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking about throwing this on initiation packet. Can you do this? Can you do the daily toast for 21 days? Can you do it for 21 days? Can you do it for 42? You know what I'm saying? Come on with something creative like that. All right, family. We out. All right, Spreaker. We out. Y'all take it easy and y'all have a great, great day.